There are plenty of tips online telling you how to grow on social media by creating short form content, but how often they show you exactly how viral content is created? The truth is, there is no set formula to growing online. It doesn't matter if you film your content on a phone or an expensive camera. Today, I'm going to be proving that with the help of my two friends and favorite content creators. First, I myself will be showing you the process behind my most viral videos, my film Lightroom presets. Afterwards, my first special guest, John THRIFTS, will go through the process on filming and editing his viral hoodie hunt series. Finally, my good friend SHAQUILLE WYNTER will be giving you the keys to creating aesthetic content, just like his very popular Amazon home series. This is day 7 of editing week, and you won't want to miss a single second of the final day, because you won't find free game like this anywhere. To jump right into it, I figured I'd go first because we're already where I film 90% of my videos, which is obviously my bedroom. Now, I'm very self-aware, and I know that my setup is probably a little bit overkill for short form content, especially compared to the other guys in this video, but that's mostly because, for one, my room just doesn't have very much natural light. I only have one very small window that allows light through my room. Because of that, I put a bunch of work into lighting my room with LEDs, lamps, all types of neon lights to really just give some ambience while I'm filming. Then of course I have this huge light dome with this Godox light, and like I said, this is a little bit overkill, but to defend myself, before creating content I did shoot music videos, so I already had this light previously. I just figure why not use it. When it comes to filming my Lightroom preset video, it is pretty simple. Most of the work is actually done off camera, so to actually create the video, I first started by putting my camera on the tripod and setting it up where I wanted to get my first shot. In my eyes, since this intro clip is only about 2 to 3 seconds long, I wanted the background to be the best shot possible in my room. So I made sure to get this back wall because I have a bunch of stuff on the back wall, but I also have a nice rug and bed to just fill in the scene. After getting this quick 3 to 4 second clip, I'm done filming this video. Usually when I'm filming a video like this, I'm getting 3 to 4 clips in different outfits because it really doesn't make sense to spend multiple minutes setting all my gear up just to get one video that took me like 20 seconds to film. Short form content is all about efficiency, so the next part of this preset is going onto Pinterest and finding some type of celebrity that I'm a fan of and seeing if they have nice edits or an aesthetic that I could copy on one of my own photos. Once I find this photo, I spend the next 10 to 20 minutes just going through my favorite photo and replicating this edit to the best of my ability. When that's finished, I go through all of my settings and screenshot them so I could piece them together in my video. And all of that editing for essentially all of my videos are done on my computer in Premiere Pro. Once again, this is overkill for short form content, but I just know Premiere like the back of my hand. It's what I'm most comfortable with and what I'll edit the fastest on. Fortunately for this type of video, it's usually no longer than 15 seconds in duration, so it only takes me about 5 minutes to first find my favorite sound, then cut the video together. Once exporting is finished, this is the result I'm left with. And when it comes to posting, I don't prioritize any specific sounds. I just use whatever I think flows best with the video. But when it comes to captions, I'm using about 3 to 5 tags and making sure to incentivize people to save and share this video with a friend. In my eyes, saves and shares are way more important than likes and comments, so if your content gets people to do that, you will see a dramatic increase in your views. Anyways, that's it for my full process on how I get this series. Now it's time to pass it over to my guy John so he can go through his process.
My name's John THRIFTS. I have a video series on TikTok and Instagram called The Hoodie Hunt, and here's behind the scenes on how I film those videos. So I'm on episode like 130 of The Hoodie Hunt, so I release a lot of these videos, and one thing that's really important is efficiency and ease. My workflow and all the equipment really reflect that. For equipment, it's just 2 things. My iPhone 13 Pro Max, which I film vertically, and for stability, I just use a simple tripod. So this is the whole setup. My tripod stands here, I stand behind it, and I'm pretty much just a human mannequin for these hoodies. I do 360, and I do all the voiceover work in post, which I film in TikTok, so it's really easy to just film and then do voiceovers right in the app. My hoodie hunt videos are pretty formulaic, so once I have the raw footage, it's a pretty simple edit. After I edit the clips, I do my voiceover, I add a preset title screen, and that's pretty much it. I try to make my workflow as frictionless as possible so I can turn out the maximum amount of video. I have a nicer camera, I have a nicer set, but I can film a hoodie hunt video anywhere as long as I have this phone and my tripod. If you're looking to check out some of these reviews, make sure to check out my TikTok and Instagram, and thanks for watching.
Okay, so now that Dre has walked you through his process of filming and editing, I'm gonna walk you through my process. We're gonna cover one of my most viral series, and that's my Amazon finds, home finds specifically. My first thought before picking up the camera is, what product do I want to focus on today? TikTok, Instagram, I'll see other apartments, Pinterest as well. I'll scroll for a while until I find a product that has great reviews, and then I'll get to ordering that product. I filmed the intro for my videos on my camera. The rest of the videos are mainly on my phone, but I'll get to that later on in the video. I have a format for this series, so it's pretty simple when it comes to filming. I know my intro will be filmed on the couch behind me at like a 45-degree angle. I'll then get a still product shot from more of a downward angle. Once I'm through with that, that's when I start getting product shots all around my apartment. For me, I spend a long time getting shots. Dre usually takes 3 seconds and he's done, but for me, I will take my time with the shots. For the product shots, I usually shoot on my phone, mainly because it's a lot easier and I don't need to add any artificial light to make it look better. Now for the detail shots, I do this thing where I slightly bend my knees, lean into the shot, then I lean back away from the shot. Kind of immersive. When you watch the clips, it's kind of immersive because he pulls you in and it drags you away from the shot. I find it great because it leads to pretty good transitions. And again, in my head, I already have an idea of how I want the video to look. You see me doing these weird movements with my body, with my hands, with my legs, but the end product is always worth it. So you can tell that I recorded a lot. Now that we have all the clips, it's time to drag it into my favorite editing app, which is InShot. That's where I edit 99% of my videos. From this point onwards, it's just sorting out the clips. I know the intro clips, I'll put them first. Once I'm through with the organization of the thing, I will then shrink the clips because again, I want this video to be around 10 to 15 seconds max, knowing that I have to find an audio that also matches the vibe of the video and the length of the video. Try to find clips that sync well with transitions, because again, me leaning in and me leaning backwards, going to the side, if I can create this flow effect where it feels like you're kind of in the room, right? Looking at the detail, then you're stepping away, then you're looking at a different detail. That's my goal for these videos, to make it seem and feel immersive. It's pretty simple. You just have to find your rhythm. Once you find your rhythm, the editing process is mad simple. I don't do a lot. I don't color grade. I just let it be as raw as possible. It's simple because it's repetitive. I've made these videos at least 30 times and other series which are similar. So again, repetition and consistency is what will make editing super simple. You don't need any crazy software to edit. You just need time. Again, yeah, that's my editing process. That's enough talking for me. I'll leave it to Dre. Thank you for watching, buddy.
I want to give a thank you to both my boy John and Shaq for helping me with this video, because after seeing both of their processes, I think it's fair to say that there is no specific formula to growing on TikTok. I film all my content on my camera and edit everything on my computer, whereas John films everything on his phone and edits on TikTok, and Shaq films on his camera and phone and edits on his phone. One thing that's definitely similar about all three of our processes is that we all just do what feels most comfortable to us, and however we can get the best quality content in the fastest amount of time. I hope this helps some of you aspiring creators, because if I had a video like this when I was starting out, it would have been a huge eye-opener for me. But don't be afraid to try a few new things and see what works for you, because if you don't start now, you're just making excuses for yourself. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This editing week has been a totally cool and fun experience for me. I've never been this consistent on YouTube ever, so posting 7, 8 videos in a row is absolutely insane, and something that I honestly thought I never could do. So I really hope you guys aren't sick of this face, because I am planning on being a lot more consistent on here finally. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because we are so close to 20K and we're trying to get 100K before May. So I'm gonna need y'all to run it up if we're gonna be able to do that. Anyways, I will see you guys later this week. As always, I hope you have a great day. I love y'all, and peace.